From a leak that changes what everyone thinks will happen next season to a theory that foreshadows the future, this is everything we know about Fortnite Season 4. Every few seasons, an anonymous post ends up revealing everything about the future of Fortnite. The Cube Queen, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, Chapter 3, all leaked by insiders, but no one believed them at the time. That is why we have to bring up another anonymous post which claims to know everything about Season 4, so let's break it down. I would take this with a grain of salt as usual, but keep an open mind as a lot is said here. On 4chan this week, a user posted a huge paragraph about what they claim is the setting of Fortnite Season 4. We are apparently on the brink of a time travel theme, and it'll be very similar to Season X. For the past few weeks, we've had reality trees taking over almost every single POI, and there might be an insane reason for this. Apparently, they have been trying to fuse with the Zero Point in hopes of terraforming the island, but when Season 4 begins, it is going to go terribly wrong. We might see a time rift across the map that'll spawn all kinds of POIs and creatures, and there's already some evidence of this with the leaked Halloween boss. Now, I'm suspicious as this anonymous poster might have just seen that, but the leak goes even further. The highlights are that we'll somehow see Dr. Sloan return as a hero, she'll be joined by Freddy Krueger in October, more Resident Evil skins, and even Doc Brown from Back to the Future. Donald Mustard did tease this a few months ago, but once again, this is the only leak that semi-makes sense if a Marvel season doesn't happen. And speaking of Donald, this week he came out and actually confirmed that one of Fortnite's most popular theories of all time isn't true. For years, the community has been convinced that Paradigm and Singularity were the same person. It was hinted at by Epic Games countless times. From the comics, the reason behind her tension with the IO, and their armor was even identical. But it turns out Epic changed their mind. According to the writer of the Zero War comics, Paradigm and Singularity are two different people, and everything else that suggested otherwise was a misdirection. Obviously, the community didn't really buy it, and there's actually a better story behind this. With Brie Larson, aka Captain Marvel, voicing the Paradigm, it looks like Epic Games want to add her face into the game. We could be weeks away from seeing the Paradigm's face reveal, and obviously Singularity looks a little different, so it makes sense for them to be two different people. Many people believe Singularity is actually a snapshot of Paradigm, which could tie everything together, but it's Epic we're talking about, so who knows? The Paradigm has a brand new suit of armor that is yet to be released in the item shop, so will she have an unmasked variant too? Well, I guess we'll find out in Season 4. And that's not even the biggest mystery surrounding the 7 right now, because they have gone missing. In this week's new quest, Fortnite has revealed that the Foundation, the Visitor, and both of the sisters have completely vanished. Around the island, we're able to find their lost armor and tools, including the Foundation's helmet. We've had to seek out the help of the Paradigm to find them, but it's apparently a top secret mission, so who knows where they went. This is at the same time as a scientist uncovering dark secrets about the reality tree, and he thinks that freeing the Zero Point was a mistake. Does this flower villain have something to do with the 7's disappearance? More importantly, we know that these quests are slowly leading to the reveal of Season 4, so where is this gonna go? We have a great idea. A lot of the evidence lies in the brand new Relics. These are objects that have been appearing around the island for the past few weeks and have been teasing the theme of Season 4. Originally, we had these 3 relics at Rave Cave, and they foreshadowed the new POIs, the Coliseum, Coral Castle, and even Lazy Lagoon. But eventually, a new object appeared here, Darth Vader's Sith Holocron, and they kept coming. We had references to Indiana Jones, the return to the shrinking chair, it was crazy. So the reason I'm talking about all of this buildup is because each time a relic gets collected, it causes a huge shockwave. The latest one had a magnitude of 8.5 and was detectable from light years away. This is our first official tease for Season 4's villain. The last time that Fortnite summoned someone from space, we had the arrival of Galactus, so who has got our attention this time? And that brings us to the throwback season theory. There is so much evidence stacking up that confirms Season 4 will include tons of references to Fortnite's history, and thanks to the game files, we know exactly what's coming. Fortnite will be celebrating its 5th year anniversary next month, around the same time that Season 4 releases, and Epic has been updating dozens of files in preparation. We'll be getting the return of planes and even a new shockwave launcher for Halloween. Yesterday, Fortnite even released the Destiny crossover, and the cinematic trailer revealed some skins that have been in the works for years. In the background, you could catch a glimpse of the upcoming Moss Legends bundle, which was leaked all the way back in Chapter 2. Not only are Epic redesigning old skins, they're also bringing back one of the most beloved LTMs of all time. In Season 4, we're gonna get a new mode called Big Battle, which is a reimagined version of 50v50, but this time it'll have no building and a lot of extra loot. So what exactly makes this different from Team Rumble? Well, there is no respawns. Not to mention, Fortnite is about to bring back the mechs with a new vehicle called the Platehawk. Some people theorize it might be a Transformers collab collab or a Hulkbuster. All of this leads to one of the most popular theories that Season 4 is going to be designed around the multiverse. Chapter 2 was the first test for this concept. It started with the Marvel season, where we had an entire battle pass full of collabs, and then it continued. With Season 5, the multiverse truly began, bringing the most crossovers into the game to date. They all arrived just in time for the Zero Crisis finale, and this was happening at the same time as a Batman storyline. It was the closest we've ever seen to the Fortnite multiverse. But this theory suggests that next season will take the theme and dial it up to 11. It'll begin with a ton of Marvel skins, which have already been revealed. We have Quicksilver, Miles Morales, Vision, and that is just the beginning. We can also expect High Evolutionary, Shuri, even MODOK are now in Fortnite, and we might see a huge batch of these guys released next season. We already know that brand new Iron Man repulsors are in the works, and this is happening around the same time that Fortnite drops the Iron Man Zero outfit. But the point of a multiverse is that it's not just Marvel. This could be the start of a ridiculous amount of crossovers coming in Season 4, which started with Destiny this week, but we are also about to see Lord of the Rings in Fortnite. Yes, over at the Rock family's location, the kid has been working on a sandcastle, but the more this castle has evolved, the more it begins to resemble Helm's Deep. But this goes further. Switch players who view the castle can actually see the completed version with a clock tower, so it seems like this will appear when we're closer to the crossover's release date. The Lord of the Rings TV show drops in just over a week, and it could be a part of next season's Battle Pass. We've had a fridge and an island teasing huge crossovers, so maybe this sandcastle is the next place to keep an eye on. But sometimes you have to look at Epic themselves. While they foreshadowed Indiana Jones with a fridge, I don't think they were expecting to accidentally reveal a skin like this. In an official Epic Games livestream, one of the employees leaked their screen, and you could spot Jones and Vader right there in the files. Below them, we could also spot Family Guy, which has been a pretty big talking point for months now, except you have to divert your attention away from this, because we're about to see Doom in Fortnite. This is important for one reason, because Epic hasn't actually announced or even hinted at this crossover since it was originally leaked, and yet the evidence is overwhelming. This week, Epic made Doom 64 free on their launcher, which isn't enough by itself, but it goes further. Last year, Fall Guys had an official crossover with Doom, adding all kinds of skins to the game, so combining the leak, the free game, and Doom's history of crossovers, the evidence is quickly stacking up. And if you're a fan of League of Legends, get ready for the third Arcane outfit to release. Next month, Mel will be joining the set. It's expected to happen in Season 4, but a surprise update has been announced that could flip everything on its head. We were not expecting a live event this season, but a concert is now looking more likely than ever. Fortnite kinda trolled us with a stage for No Sweat Summer, but they might redeem themselves as Eminem has been teased in the past week. This, along with an extra update for the season, could hint that a concert is right around the corner. For something concrete, Season 4 is getting a new Soundwave series codenamed Sunburst, and according to leaks, it's gonna feature Aya Nakamura. And it seems like it was supposed to happen last month with an emo prepared and everything, but it has been delayed to next season. Speaking of creative, we are on the brink of seeing modding come to Fortnite because Creative 2.0 has been in the works for years, and Season 4 might finally be the time to release it. There's actually evidence for this because Epic has been working on a version of the block that supports the new creative tools. If this releases alongside First Person, it could make Fortnite feel like an entirely new game. Yes, First Person is still in the works, and Epic's working on it non-stop. We should expect it in Season 4, but who knows at this point. Something we should be seeing with this mode is weapon charms. They were abandoned years ago, but with First Person about to release, Epic started working on them again. And that's not the only canceled feature that's been brought back. Just 4 days ago, Fortnite began updating the melee weapons in the files, including the throwing axe from Chapter 2. It looks like using combos with the melee weapons will use stamina, kind of like sprinting or climbing. And this is going to be alongside a new disguise mechanic in Season 4. Fortnite is giving us even more ways to interact with NPCs, and this will eventually allow us to change our skin in the middle of a match. Yes, instead of switching to a prop, this new outfit disguise will turn us into a random skin for a short amount of time. No idea what kind of advantage you get for this, but I guess it'll help with stream sniping. And Epic Games has been incredibly busy sending out tons of emails this week. In fact, you might have gotten one. It's a classic survey full of crossovers that ask people what they want to see in Fortnite, and this time around, the survey mentions people like Gus from Breaking Bad, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, even Charlie D'Amelio and Cabby Lane. And so that brings us to one of the final questions of Season 4. How are we gonna go from this to whatever comes next? Well, we have no idea what the mysterious live event could be or if we'll even have one. But if Fortnite is going to drop an event, then there are some amazing theories out there. We've talked about an Eminem concert or even a Marvel event, but the coolest one would be a continuation of the Dragon Ball collab. It is the most popular crossover in the history of the game, so seeing something like the final showdown but Dragon Ball themed, it'd be pretty awesome. Hope you guys enjoyed. It's been Tommy, and keep it here on Top 5 Gaming.